Hey friends, it's Brecky and I'm the Working Writer Mom, and today I want to talk briefly about crippling doubt because I have a lot of crippling self-doubt. So I am 34 and I have been writing novels for well over a decade. I've written 3 completely finished and polished manuscripts. I've been in the querying trenches with 3 different manuscripts. I have been doing YouTube since 2016 and I still have a tiny channel. And I have done a lot of things where I've tried and put myself out there and I haven't really had a lot of success. Now I guess all of that depends upon how you define success. I've written 3 books that I'm really proud of and I really love, and I've met some incredible people on YouTube, and I wouldn't give up my writing as a hobby because I love it, even though I do want to see it as a part of my career. But the older I get, the more I feel like I'm running out of time. So much emphasis is placed in our current society on being a young debut, being under a certain age. There's a lot of hype around that, and to be honest, I'm not going to be a young debut author. I'm already 34. It is impossible for me to have a book published in the next year. So that ship has sailed. I just applied for Pitch Wars today, and I'm having a lot of feels about imposter syndrome and whether or not I should keep doing this and whether or not this thing that I love is actually something I'm good at. Because one of the questions that I've been asking myself is, maybe I'm just not good enough. Right? Like maybe I'm not interesting, maybe I'm not funny, maybe I'm not actually a good writer, maybe I'm a much better editor than I am a writer, since I've had 5 different CPs who have gone on to get agents and book deals and publish books. And I still am here in query land. I'm still here without lots of agents snapping up my material. I'm still here without one dedicated CP that I'm going back and forth with. I'm still here. And this place that I feel like I was 5, 6, 7 years ago. Now I know that I've leveled up as a writer. I know that I'm a much stronger writer, and that has all come from those hours of butt in chair, face in front of a screen. But I'll be honest, there's a lot of times when I wonder if I should quit and get a new hobby, right? I think it's easy to give in to that voice, and I don't know, there's a part of me that really wonders. Insanity is by definition doing the same thing over and over again without changing anything and assuming you're going to get different results. So am I doing the insane thing by continuing to write? I mean, I am trying to improve, and I read craft books and I watch AuthorTube and CreatorTube and I read articles and I try to be a CP to others and take their feedback in stride. But ultimately, the voice of self-doubt always creeps in. It always creeps in and tells me I'm not good enough. It always creeps in and says, see, this is why you're here, because you're really not a good writer, or you're really not a good creator, or you're really not interesting on YouTube, or you're really not XYZ. And it's hard, and increasingly harder, not to give in to that voice. Some of you who've been following me, especially over on Instagram, know that I am starting a teeny tiny little business, and I am excited for it. I'm super passionate about emergency preparedness, and I want to bring the information that I have and I have gleaned over years and years and years of studying and learning and practicing emergency preparedness to people who aren't really interested in some of the ultra aggressive conspiracy theorist prepping community. I want to bring it to average people who just want to have a little bit of security and who just want a little bit more insurance, especially now that they've seen what can happen in the pandemic. And I want to build a business on that. I want to build a business of bringing this information to people, and I'm building a YouTube channel, but it's hard to start over. I've been sitting at around 380 subscribers on this channel for years now, and I have 3 subscribers on my other channel, which I'll have linked down below in case you are interested. And all of that says to me, that voice of self-doubt says, yeah, see, you're not good enough. Yet again, you're not good enough. Yet again, you're not interesting, or you're not funny, or you're not pretty, or you don't have anything worth saying. And it's really hard to shut that voice down. I think that one of the biggest skills that we can practice and learn is when to tell that voice to take a hike, and when to hear it as intuition, because I don't think that voice is always wrong. I think that that voice helps check our ego when we think we have something or we think we've mastered something, when really there's still so much more to learn. So I don't think we should completely limit that voice of doubt, but at the other time it can be crippling. And how do you limit it from crippling you? Limit it from derailing you? and yet allow it to keep you humble and allow it to keep you honest and allow it to keep you grounded? I don't really know. All I know is that I'm trying to build a small business to help working, busy parents, particularly moms, get prepared for emergencies and bring them the information that I have. And I know that I have stories I want to tell. I love writing and I love storytelling, and I have characters that I want to share with the world. And so far, I haven't been successful at either of those things. Not really. I've built a great community on here and on Twitter especially, and I'm building one on Instagram, but it can feel really hard. I've been on YouTube now for almost 5 years, and I've never broken 500 subscribers. Some of that is because I took a year and a half off, and it killed my momentum. And it's hard to keep sitting down in front of a camera and finding time around my busy life to film and edit videos. I'm being completely honest. I love it, but at what point do we admit that these things that we love maybe aren't for us? These are the words of self-doubt. These are the words that my brain tells me a lot. And I'm just not sure when I should listen and when I should tell it to be quiet. As a creator, I know that I have to just do the hard thing and take the risk and keep being honest and open and out there, even if I only get 380 subscribers, because I like all of you and I enjoy our conversations in the comments, and I hope for more of that. I just wanted to be honest because I think we need more transparency about our mental well-being and about the struggles that all creatives face. It's hard. It's hard to keep going when your brain tells you not to. It's hard to keep going when you doubt yourself. And it's really, really hard when your own mind is your biggest enemy to push through and keep creating and keep giving and keep showing up. But I'm going to keep showing up, and I've applied to Pitch Wars, and I'm really hopeful that that's going to work out. And I'm just hopeful that this next year, this new year that we are all looking forward to, will be a year that I have less of that crippling self-doubt and that I'm able to push through that voice in my head to show up for all of you. Comment down below and let me know how you handle crippling self-doubt, because I would love if you have strategies and coping tools to have some more tools in my toolkit, if you will, for this sort of monkey mind that absolutely tells me that I should just quit while I'm ahead. Friends, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel. It lets me know that you want more of this, and it lets me know that you want to be here on this journey with me and helps me calm that rude voice inside my brain. I hope you guys are all doing well, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.